BoxingVoice.com, live with Oscar De La Hoya and Angel Garcia. Now that we have...
Exactly, he's one of a kind right now. He's going in classic.
Yeah, you got.
Now that we've seen that Zab Judah didn't show up to the press conference...
And Mofongo.
Yeah. That's a good combination.
Are we going to still get the traditional face-off? Or are we going to keep the fighters separate? Or are we still going to get our face-off tomorrow at the weigh-in?
Yeah, I'm hoping.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I hope so. We should.
Exactly.
There's no reason why we shouldn't.
Exactly.
You know, Zab's people and his camp know that. I mean, you know, there's.
It's a fight. Boxing.
It's just a
sport.
fight. It's a fight. But hopefully, I'm sure we will.
Now, Zab is already taken to Twitter, social media. It's the new, I guess, source for news, and he's tweeting that he was kicked out of the Barclays Center, and that's why he's not here live at the press conference.
Well, the reason why probably, because what he did, he's arrogant. What he did yesterday, you don't do that. You don't do what, it was a bunch of little kids and their mothers and father at the Model. You don't do that. What he did yesterday, he did. That's why I told y'all guys before. What you do, it bites you in the future. Man got to think before he reacts. He don't think before he reacts, because he hangs around with a bunch of brown cleaners, okay? He needs to start thinking, like I told you guys before, he's not thinking what he does think. What happens is it bites you in the future. See, that's a good example right there.
Oscar, could this sever future relationships with Zab Judah?
No, look, I mean, obviously, look, it's ultimately it's a fight, and you got to fight. My thing is that, you know, when you have a press conference, you have a weigh-in, you just show up. You show up. You don't even have to talk if you don't want to talk. Just show up. It's the right thing to do, and you know, but it shouldn't change anything.
Are there any ramifications for the fighter like Zab Judah doesn't show up? I mean, this is part of a package deal for his purse, I assume, to show up to media events, to promote the fight. This is part of the promotion. Is there some sort of docking that's going to take place on his pay? I mean, or is he just going to be able to do what he wants to do, show up when he wants?
No, we're actually going to be talking about it, the team, Golden Boy, and the commission and everything. But look, he has to show up fight night, obviously, for the weigh-in. He has to make weight. The last thing we want to do is cancel this event, which is not going to happen.
Stay away.
You know, it's just
Exactly.
a day away. So, you know, maybe it's nerves that are happening. Something's happening. But as we all know, as fighters, during the week of the fight, things happen to you. Things happen to you physically in your head. We just want him to go up in that ring, show up, make weight, and have a fight.
Now, was this ever, I guess, a thought in your mind? Did it ever cross your mind, or did you believe that Zab changed his ways? I mean, he is the same guy that threw a stool in the ring a few years back. We've known him for this. He's had altercations in the street of Miami. I mean, this Zab Judah, we've seen this side before. Did you believe he was changed, or did you kind of expect this?
Well, no, you just have to. I mean, I look at it as a fighter's point of view. Maybe he's trying to play mind games. I mean, that's the way I see it. You know, like a fighter. But as a promoter, you know, it wasn't right, or it wasn't respectful of not showing up at a press conference, you know, and bailing out. So yeah, at least show up and not say nothing. That would have been the right thing to do.
All right, switching gears a little bit. One more.